Again, it's the same. Lots of horizontal roots here. A lot of horizontal roots. Horizontal. You know, all these horizontal roots. And I think maybe in this pit we've just got this B2 horizon, or you know, it's a bit heavier clay, just coming to the surface a little bit quicker than maybe some of the other horizons. So, you know, these roots are really quite shallow, perhaps a little bit shallower than some of the other soil pits, because they hit this and then they just go sideways. So again, not much into the mid-row, not many roots into the mid-row. Wheel traffic compaction. And so this would be a site that if, you know, I know this is a rootstock trial, this would be a site that if you were establishing this again, you would definitely want to rip into this, because all this soil is available, but it's not being utilised. There would be some roots in there, like obviously we're not seeing everything, but it's a pretty good indicator of, you know, what is there. So, you know, potentially a site, you know, if this was your vineyard, obviously a site where maybe wheel traffic, ripping on the wheel traffic line would be beneficial for sure, if you could get deep enough. But yeah, so this one,
so this is 60,
lowest yielding.
Yeah, has always been right at the bottom as yield and vigor across the whole trial, or as you can see, pretty obviously. It's never looked that good. Peter, is that similar to what you guys saw at Pipeline? Is it always really low vigor compared to everything? Yeah.
So
Sorry,
huh? Speaking with the lower yield, do you know if it was equivalent bunch number? Like, is bunch weight a factor? I suppose I look at it on the table here. Actually.
I think it's that both.
Yep. Yeah, definitely bunch weight.
Yeah, I put this into a high density planting with two different dry creek signs, and it turned out basically the highest yielder on a hectare.
Yeah, right.
Goes things. You know, there's so many variables.
Yeah.
That was a planting density issue.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is high density?
Down to a metre between vines.
Yep.
Sand, you know.
So we scored this one the lowest in root volume, and quite low in density as well.
It's definitely reflecting the balance. Like the top is very much like the bottom.
Yep. Good. Great to hear. Yeah. That's what we want. That's what we came up with. So.
Yeah, we dug pits with all of those back in the 2000s, Grantwood, Shiraz and Sunrise. I think I can't remember the outfit at them.
Yeah.
But yeah, all the Merbein stocks had less roots down deep.
Yeah.
There's still some down.
Yeah.
And if a paper by Dave Smart in the US where he summarises all the rootstocks and their not availability to go deep,
Yeah.
but the proportion in the different soil layers is the key difference.
Yeah.
Good paper.
Yeah.